10 simple ways to increase the value of a home or investment property. Today, not at all like the past, when practically every property was a decent deal for buyers, buyers need to chase for just the best. What's more, one particular approach to do that is to buy a property and increment the value fundamentally. That way, if home values do drop, the buyer will abstain from being submerged. Be that as it may, how would buyer include value a bit of real estate without burning through a huge number of dollars? While there are conceivably many systems, here are the 10 strategies for helping the estimation of the properties to increment. 1. Try not to buy moronically. While this first thing, in fact, does not oblige buyer to do anything unique to the property, it is by and by the most imperative stride in building fast esteem. In the event that buyer purchased a home for $20,000, not as much as it's worth, he has constrained energy about $20,000. While buyer doesn't have to broadly expound clarifying accurate techniques, simply realize that his benefit is made when he buy, not when he sold. 2. Experiment with the IKEA bedroom miracle. One of most loved approaches to rapidly enhance a property is to just turn a bonus room into a bedroom. The best change includes transforming a 2-bedroom home into a 3-bedroom one. As a rule, this can be refined at the cost of an IKEA wardrobe, however, can include a huge number of dollars to the estimation of the home. 3. Increment the property's control claim. It might be clear yet it is as yet stunning, the quantity of investors who spend thousands redesigning a home, however, disregard to do any more to the outside than a fast paint work. While new paint is an awesome approach to include esteem, there are numerous more steps buyer can take also to spruce up a home's control request. A pleasantly manicured yard with very much characterized arranging can help accomplish higher lease or a faster sale, both of which can make the value climb. 4. Raise the rent. In the case of discussing rentals, particularly multifamily properties, raising the rent can be the way to expanding a property's value. On the off chance that buyer's rents are low, a little increment can increase the value of his property. This is particularly valid for multifamily properties. Rising rent just $25 every month per unit on a fourplex can include $1,200 every year in additional income and up to $20,000 in forced value overnight. 5. Rent out those nooks and crannies. Buyer may as of now be at the highest point of his rental value limit, however, that doesn't mean he is getting all the income he can out of his properties. Are there any capacity sheds, floor brush storage rooms, carports or basically empty land that he can lease to expand his income? Mini storage is a multi-million-dollar industry, and the buyer is most likely to have more space to rent than he understands. As happens when he raises the rent, extra income frequently implies more value. 6. Increment fees. Notwithstanding gaining by all the physical ways a buyer can expand the income in his investments, what about the fees? It is safe to say that buyer is charging for individual verifications, late rent fees, missed maintenance appointments or parking violations. 7. Lower expenses. Buyer is most likely paying excessively for an excessive number of things. As an investor, one of the hats he wears is an auditor for his business. Maybe buyer can arrange a superior rate for garbage pickup. Maybe he can exchange the water/sewer/junk cost to his tenant. Maybe spending a couple of $100 getting every one of those trickling faucets can chop down his yearly water bill by a large number of dollars. Whatever buyer's technique is, whether he diminishes costs, he will have the capacity to expand the estimation of a property. 8. Include a restroom. In the past times, one restroom was standard in many homes. On the off chance that buyer is redesigning a home and discovers this is the situation, observe where the plumbing is found and what additional space there is around, above, or beneath that pipe. Periodically, the buyer can include a little half shower for a few $1,000s and include several thousand in value all the while. 9. Tear down those walls. For whatever length of time that a wall is not load-bearing, the buyer can bring down a wall in a matter of hours and make a great deal more open idea feel. This can help expand the attractive quality of a home and in this manner enhance the value also. 10. Paint the area. One of the greatest impairments to buyers' property's estimation is not his property by any stretch of the imagination, it's his neighbor's home. A snappy paint occupation, arranging or just a race to the landfill can regularly be the best cash he will spend, attempting to expand the incentive all-alone property. Clearly, some respect is required and many individuals are against getting charity, however it's difficult to turn down a free paint employment or yard tidy-up. In this way, that is it, these are only 10 of maybe several ways buyer can use to rapidly enhance any property he can claim. Buyer can buy extraordinary arrangements, even in the present market, on the off chance that he finds a way to include prompt value. For free samples of probates, inherited, foreclosures, absentees, a landlord, vacant, code violations, evictions list, visit www.relsupermarket.com.